Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Monica, and for those who are not new, welcome back, and I'm glad to see you back. Oh, by the way, don't mind my hair. It's all a little flyaway because I got lazy last night and I decided to sleep on it wet, and I just don't care. Anyway, and if you hear my dogs barking, we're kind of riled up right now because we are working on our bathroom, and they were at doggy daycare all day, so they're a little crazy right now. So, audiobooks. This is what we're talking about. I don't know about you, but I do most of my reading through audiobooks because I am very busy. I do a lot of driving, and I do a lot of puzzles, and I build things, and I paint rooms and stuff. Like, I had to do a lot of home improvement stuff. I don't like listening to music all the time, well, actually most of the time, because then I get distracted by music more than I do audiobooks. It's just the way my brain works. So I listen to a lot of audiobooks. In fact, I built this bookcase, and I am going to show you something I normally don't show. And I built this bookcase. I built those two bookcases, and I painted this entire room a rose, kind of a dusty rose color, because I wanted to do granny chic with very modern touches. Anyway, but I digress on that. The point is, I can tell you exactly where I was when I was listening to an audiobook. In this closet, I'm not going to show you because there's a lot of stuff in there right now, because I need to build myself some more shelves for my clothes. But when I was in there painting and doing woodwork, because I built some shelves in there, I was listening to Twisted Loyalties and Twisted Emotions and Twisted Pride, and that I call that my Cora Riley closet, because I was listening to Cora Riley while working on that closet. There's this group on Facebook called Ariel Fixation or something like that. I'll link it down below, but they're great. They always tell you what's coming on every week on Hoopla, and what's being released wide, whether it's just an Audible or if it's another one. And I also went on to Tantor Audio, I went on to Podium, I went on to One Night Stand, and I went through Audible to find some of these because I wanted to know when certain audiobooks were coming out. And in order to make this list, I needed to know who were going to be the narrators, because narrators are very, very important to me. The narrators can either make or break a audiobook. So after I looked on all these sites and put this list together, I decided just to give you the title, the author, the narrator, and their release date, and I'm just going to list them out. All right, so now that we have that out of the way, let's get into it. Number one is Between Hello and Goodbye by Emma Scott. This is going to be narrated by Teddy Hamilton and Desiree Ketchum, and it's going to be released on February 14th. Number two is The Things We Hide from the Light, narrated by Sebastian York and Lila Winters, and this will be released on February 21st. And I love Sebastian York, and if he had read my algebra book to me, I might have actually passed algebra. No, I really did, but I'm just being funny. Anyway, I will stop being funny and continue. Number three is Requiem by Callie, Hart, narrated by Michael Gallagher and Lessa Lamb, and this is also going to be released on February 21st. Number four, The Co-op by Tarah DeWitt, and this is going to be narrated by Stephanie Rose and Nelson Hobbs, and this is going to be released on February 21st. Okay. Number five is June 1st by Jennifer Hartmann, narrated by Nell Thorne and Stephanie Kay, and this is going to be released on February 28th. Number six is Pieces of a Life by Jewel E. Ann, narrated by Alistair Hainsbridge and Emery Erickson, and this will be released on March 7th. King of the Court by R.S. Gray, narrated by Desiree Ketchum and Aidan Snow, and this is going to be released on March 14th. Number 8 is Resting Witch Face by Juliette Cross, and narrated by Johanna Fairview and Ada Snow, and this will be released on March 21st. Number 9, Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, narrated by Kyla Garcia and Zachary Weber, and this will be released on April 11th. If Only You by Chloe Liese, narrated by CJ Bloom and Nelson Hobbs, and this will be released on April 11th. Number 11, Memories of a Life by Julie Ann, narrated by McAllister Hainsbridge and Emery Erickson, and this will be released on April 18th. Number 12, The Risk, Book 1 in the Mind F series, narrated by TJ Clark and Marie Hawkins, and this is going to be released on April 18th. Number 13, Mile High by Liz Tomforde, narrated by Mari and Winston James, and this is going to be released on April 25th. Number 14, Echoes of You by Catherine Cowles, narrated by Jason Clark. I love Jason Clark. And Aaron Mellon. And this will be released on May 2nd. Number 15 is Rootbound by Tarah DeWitt, and this will be narrated by Nelson Hobbs and Stephanie Bentley, and this will be released on May 2nd. Number 16 is Sidetracked, Book 2 in the Mind F series, narrated by TJ Clark and Marie Hawkins, and this will be released on May 9th. Number 17 is Collided by Lauren Nasher, and this is going to be narrated by Desiree Ketchum and Aiden Snow, and it's going to be released on May 16th. Number 18 is Terms and Condition by Lauren Asher, narrated by Jason Clark and Moray Brehan, and this is going to be released on May 23rd. Number 19 is Wrecked by Lauren Asher, narrated by Derek Stephen and Ramona Master, and this will be released on May 23rd. Number 20 is Scarlet Angel, Book 3 in the Mind F series, narrated by TJ Clark and Marie Hawkins, and it's going to be released on May 30th. Number 21, All the Lies, Book 4 in the Mind F series, narrated by TJ Clark and Marie Hawkins, and this is going to be released on June 13th. And number 22 is Painted All Red, Book 5 in the Mind F series, and this is going to be narrated by TJ Clark and Marie Hawkins, and this is going to be released on July 4th, and I know what I'll be reading on July 4th. Those are the 22 audiobooks I'm excited for that I know are going to be released with the narrators. Are you excited for any of them? I mean, I'm excited for the Mind F series a lot, but I'm also excited for the Catherine Cowles books. And oh my gosh, I love Teddy Hamilton. He's like top tier. Who are your favorite narrators? And are you excited for any of these books to come out on audio? I mean, Mile High, Caitlin, are you going to listen to Mile High? I would like to know. Anyway, and if you don't want to leave me any of those, please leave me whatever emoji you would like to leave me to let me know you have been here and you made it this far. Thank you and have a good night. Bye.